Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and hi guys, welcome back to my channel and what? Hi guys, I hope you're having a great day so far. What is my intro? I've completely forgotten it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video where I'm so excited because the new Dior Rouge Forever Liquid Lacquer lipsticks have arrived. I've been so excited to try these. If you watch my Will I Buy It, you'll know I've been hankering after these. They're finally here. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so these new Rouge Dior Forever Liquid Lacquer lipsticks. These are described as being Dior's first transfer-proof liquid shine lipstick. They give lips ultra pigmented colour and lacquer-like shine without compromising comfort. Thanks to its light ultra shine texture with a barely there feel on the lips, this shiny lacquer effect lipstick offers 12 hours of comfort. Lips are hydrated and look plumped for 12 hours, remaining soft, supple and nourished all day long. So count me in. As soon as I saw and heard about these lipsticks, I knew I was fully on board. They obviously were reminding me of the Chanel Double Nude, which are my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks. Obviously they aren't a traditional liquid lipstick that dries down matte and sets. They have that shiny finish, which is just so much more comfortable and is my preference for a finish of lipstick. So when I heard that Dior were coming out with these, I was beside myself because as much as I love the Chanel ones, they're tricky to get a lot of the time. A lot of the shades out of stock. Also the fact that it has that double end so that you have to apply it, then wait, then apply the gloss. It's a faff, and these don't have that. It's literally just one application, one formula, but it claims to offer basically the same that the Chanel Double Nude do. I always love Dior's lipsticks. They are the best of the best. The Dior Addict Shiny Hydrating Lipsticks are my favourite formula, bar none. Their liquid mattes are exceptionally good. All of their lipsticks, they're always good. They know how to do a lip formula, so believe me, I was excited. As you can tell, I picked up 3 shades. We have number 100 Nude Look, classic Dior lipstick shade. Shade 200, which is Nude Touch. And then we have shade 459, Flower. I'm excited for that one. Okay, so I basically picked up the 2 nudes and a popping sort of coral peach shade right up my street. I've been so excited. These are available in 8 shades and they will set you back £37 or $45. Let's find out if they are worth the money. So it says that they need to be shaken for 5 seconds. Oh, done. Let's get on with it. The wand definitely picks up like quite a large amount of product. Like I can see it, the well in that little wand is full. Let's go. Did I tell you what shade this is? This is 100. Nude Look. Okay. Oh, they feel so nice. It feels really creamy. I wonder how long it's going to take to dry down. Can't wait. So the pigmentation is there. I really didn't feel like I needed to, you know, build up. It's there straight off the bat. The wand I like. It has a bit of a strange feeling because it's got this little well in the wand that sort of is holding all of the products. So you have to be slightly aware of where that is so that you just don't get it, you know, put too much anywhere. But I feel like I had enough time while it was drying down to, you know, just finesse the lip line and just get it exactly how I wanted it. It wasn't like drying down super quickly that I was running out of time. I can very much feel it drying down. It's really weird because it started off as a very creamy, sort of thicker texture, and now it's getting lighter and lighter on the lips, and it almost feels like when I'm rubbing my lips together, like it's disappearing, and it feels so light. Let's try it now. No way. I did not think it had dried down yet, just because it was very quick and there's no stickiness or tack whatsoever, but it still looks so shiny. Oh my God. Okay, let's see how easy these are to remove. This is so weird because although it is taking some effort, it also wasn't like crazy difficult. I mean, we are going to test out the wear of these today, but if these wear as well as the Chanel, these are going to be my new favourite because, you know, just because you can skip that step of having to do the two different formulas. Okay, so let's go with shade 200 Nude Touch. Oh, I didn't shake it. Come on, Charlotte. I think the instructions with this type of product is important because obviously it has some science in there and we want to make sure we're getting it. Yeah, and actually I could tell when I first started shaking that there wasn't really a liquidy noise, like it had sort of, you know, stuck together in the tube, and now as I'm shaking it, it's sounding looser. Shade 200, take two. Yeah, see, that feels thicker than when I applied it before I shook it. They feel so nice going on, delightful. It's like a really thick lip mask, but it spreads so easily. It's really strange. I've like never felt anything like this on my lips before. 200 definitely my favourite of the nudes. I think Nude Look was a little pinkier. Nude Touch is a little more caramel. Just more my kind of nude. I'm going to do the kiss test even sooner this time. I don't understand what is happening. This is crazy. That was so fast. 200 Nude Touch. Okay. These may be my new favourites. I hope they wear well. I don't know how they couldn't, because they aren't really budging. Okay, she's excited for Flower. This is the first one that I had like on my list. It just looked like the perfect coral shade. Okay, we've got a problem. I don't know if you can see that this has gone on horribly. I wonder if it's because, like, can you see it? Stringy and very patchy. I'm hoping I didn't take the last one off properly, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to give this one the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so that definitely feels like there's nothing left on my lips. Let's try again. I have high suspicion that that was my fault. That looked way better, and then I rubbed my lips together and now it looks terrible again. So I don't think you should rub your lips together. We're messing around and finding out today. I feel like I did do that with the previous shade. It's just my habit to like rub my lips together. But I remember the Haus Labs, it was the same. You can't do that. You've got to apply and leave it. So we're going to give this shade one more try. This didn't happen with the previous shades. Could just be because it is that brighter colour. One last try before we give up on you. The temptation to rub my lips together is... it's hard, okay? But ultimately that has gone on perfectly this time. There's no patchiness, it hasn't got the stringiness. So moral of the story is, if you have that problem, don't rub your lips together. It was unnecessary anyway. It's just really a habit of mine that I do. I just like to do it, okay? Sue me. But when I didn't do it this time, it's gone on beautifully. So, and I think that is the case with lots of these lipsticks, you know, as soon as you apply them, they are like setting, the formula is kicking in and the science, the magic is doing its thing. So if you're then like still sort of spreading it around as it's drying down, that's what caused that sort of balling up patchiness. Let's see how we're doing. This is the weirdest thing. I don't understand. I fully thought this one's going to transfer. They just don't feel set at all. They are so comfortable and they feel so hydrating and they've got that stunning shine. Now that it's dried down, I can rub my lips together and do whatever and it's not budging. It's a very strange and confusing time. Okay, just wanted to remove that one just to see if it left a stain, which it hasn't. I'm going to put on Nude Touch again because I think that's my favourite. It's just the one that I want to wear today. Now I have got a decent test planned for these lipsticks today. I am going to eat my lunch in a minute. It is weird because I rubbed my lips together again. I wanted to see what happened. And it hasn't caused an issue with that shade at all. So it does seem to be just the flower shade that was a little bit trickier to finesse for me and just the way that I do my lips. I'm going to go and eat my lunch now. I'm going to have a coffee. I'm going to drink a Coke. I'm going to do some editing and then I have an eyebrow appointment. So expect my eyebrows to look absolutely bonkers when I come back because they'll be freshly laminated, very, very shiny and very alarming looking. So try not to panic. But I'm going to go and do that. And then we have my children's gymnastics. I always consume at least a cake and a coffee at gymnastics, and then we'll come back. It will be in approximately 5 hours time, maybe 6 hours, I think. No, wait. It's going to be at least 6 or 7 hours. So we're going to see how this lipstick has worn. The proof is in the pudding. Fingers crossed, people, because we are very close to a revolutionary lipstick moment. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we are back. These lips have been through a journey, okay? They've been through lunch, they've been through dinner, they've been through multiple drinks, coffees, cokes and cake. They've been through a journey, okay? By the way, I realised I look insane. My eyebrows are setting. They've just been laminated. Half the makeup has been removed from my face during that process. We're just going to try to not be distracted by that. We're going to focus on the lips because that's what we're here to do. So I have a few thoughts on these new lacquer lipsticks from Dior. They're definitely a little less shiny than I personally was hoping for and maybe expecting from the word lacquer. I just feel like they are maybe more of like a satin finish. They're not quite as shiny and glossy as I was expecting. And that's just my personal preference. I love, you know, the shinier the better. I want a full-on, you know, glassy, glossy looking lip. And they are, I wish they were just slightly shinier. That's just a personal preference thing. So they have absolutely stayed the same as when I put them finish wise. So they haven't got less shiny throughout the day, which I love. There is still no like transfer to speak of really whatsoever. There was no transfer on any of my cups or my cans while I was drinking all day. Very, very impressive as far as the wear. As far as the feel, there's no like drying. My lips don't feel dry at all. There's no flaking happening. When I press my lips together, you know, there's no sort of like crunchy feeling or drying out of my lips feeling. However, they do feel a little sticky. And not like my lips being pressed together doesn't feel like tacky, but as you see, my mouth is not moving. So when I was driving home from my brow appointment, I was obviously just in my car, my lips were still because I was by myself, no one to chat to, okay? And as my lips were just at rest pressed together, they were just constantly sticking together and I was feeling the need to like open my mouth to unstick them all the time. I'll show you. So you can see it's just got that little bit of stick, which I don't love that feeling. They do also, I notice the feeling of them a little more than I do the Chanel. It's not that they're heavy, they just have a bit like I can feel them on my lips. They're just maybe a little more noticeable, maybe slightly heavier than the Chanel. So there's that to just be aware of. I think the Chanel are maybe slightly shinier and I don't get that sticky feeling, so it's tricky. I much prefer not having to apply these, wait, you know, a minute or so to dry down and then go in with the gloss. That's like a smoother process with these, even though, you know, you had to shake them. I obviously had a little struggle in the application of the brighter shade Flower, but I 100% feel like that was a user issue, that was user error, and just me rubbing my lips together was causing a problem. So there's that, but there's no like trickiness with the Chanel. You know, you just literally apply them. You can smush your lips together, you wait for a second, and then you go in with the gloss, and again you can rub your your legs, that won't help. You rub your lips together, and again nothing bad has ever happened using the Chanel, but you know, it is a bit of a more finicky process. I also, this sort of sticking together of the lips, it's really irritating me. I think if you are talking and, you know, you're in the office, maybe you're working all day, you're talking to people back and forth, it's not going to happen. It's literally when you're sitting, you know, working. I don't have any colleagues to chat to, okay? I'm sitting working and my lips are sealed a lot of the time, and that is irritating me, that I feel like my lips are just constantly sticking together while my mouth is at rest. So that's something I'm going to keep feeling out over the next few weeks. I will let you know in my roundup whether all three of these shades do that when left on, you know, for an entire day. I'm also slightly wondering whether it's because I applied and removed the 3 shades today. So hopefully tomorrow, when I just apply 1 shade on bare lips that haven't had anything else on, you know, I did try to really make sure they were fully removed from the lips, but they were tricky to get off. So that's my hope, is that maybe this sticky feeling won't happen if I'm only applying the 1 lipstick that day. So I will keep you posted on all of that. At the moment, I'm maybe slightly disappointed. I wish they were slightly glossier, and I don't like this like stickiness to my lips, but they are beautiful. They are certainly transfer proof. They are certainly long wearing, and they are not drying. So we're like, oh, there's some balance going on here, you know. There's pros and cons. I feel like some of the cons might work themselves out. So watch this space. Please let me know if you've picked up any of the... That one is now across the room. Please let me know if you've picked up any of these new lacquer lipsticks from Dior. I really like them. I'm hoping I'm going to learn to love them over the next few weeks. I'm curious to know if you picked up any of the bright shades, whether you had the same application issues that I had, or whether you just apply lipstick normally and so therefore that didn't happen to you. Please let me know what your experiences are if you have tried this formula in the comment section down below. But I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.